to leave a stranger's grave. When the police opened it, they were paralyzed. On this peaceful morning in Hope Village, Louisa, a kind-hearted teenager, walks past the line of tombstones as she carries a bouquet of fresh flowers. She's on her way to visit her mother's resting place, a ritual that keeps her mother's memory alive in her heart. Upon arrival, Louisa's routine is interrupted by an unexpected sight. Loyal, a beloved village dog, with a reputation for his friendly demeanor and independence, lies beside a freshly dug grave, his body tense and eyes vigilant. This grave, marked with the name Ruin, is a mystery to Louisa, since she didn't know anyone in the village with that name. The dog, usually welcoming, is now growling, signaling a clear warning to keep her distance. Despite this, Louisa's gentle voice and familiar scent reassure Loyal enough to allow her presence, though he remains focused on the grave. Louisa's worry deepens as she observes the disturbed earth and Loyal's paw prints, suggesting a desperate attempt to uncover something, or someone, beneath the surface. Realizing the gravity of the situation, she quickly contacts Joseph, the cemetery caretaker, urging him to come and witness the dog's strange behavior. As Joseph arrives, the plot thickens. He too is taken aback by Loyal's unusual actions. Together they decide that this mystery warrants further investigation and make the crucial decision to involve the authorities. As they wait for the authorities to arrive, the air is thick with anticipation. The villagers, drawn by the unfolding drama, gather at the cemetery's edge, their whispers fueling the growing sense of unease. Officers stepped out of their vehicles and were quickly briefed by Louisa and Joseph. As the police deliberate on the next steps, the villagers' imaginations run wild. Some speculate about hidden treasures, others fear more disturbing possibilities. The police, recognizing the need for caution and procedure, decide to secure a court order to exhume the grave. Now with the court order in hand, the police prepare to dig up the grave. The villagers, kept at a respectful distance by the yellow tape, crane their necks for a better view. Louisa, with a comforting hand on Loyal, shares in the collective unease, her eyes never leaving the grave. As shovels break the earth, the villagers whisper among themselves, speculating on the identity of the mysterious Ruin and what led to his burial in their cemetery. The police work steadily, conscious of the watchful eyes upon them. With each scoop of dirt, the mystery deepens and the villagers' anticipation grows. And then, the moment of truth arrives as the police finally uncover the coffin. The villagers, gathered around the perimeter of the cemetery, lean in with heavy breath. The officers, with a nod of mutual understanding, slowly lift the coffin lid. A collective gasp escapes from the crowd as the contents are exposed to the daylight. Inside lies a young man who is gagged and bound by rope. His eyes, wide with fear, dart frantically as he realizes his rescue. The villagers are stunned into silence, their minds struggling to comprehend the horrific scene before them. The police officers, trained for unexpected situations, call for an ambulance, their voices urgent but composed as they coordinate the rescue. As the ambulance approaches, sirens wailing in the distance, the community of Hope Village is forever changed by the events of this day. The aftermath of the shocking discovery unfolds rapidly. In a city just a few miles away, the CEO of a successful tech company, Robert, was blackmailed by the mafia to steal on their behalf. After hearing their offer, Robert threatened to call the police, but not one to take no for an answer. The group took Robert's son, Ruin, as a hostage and threatened Robert with a ransom. The desperate father listened to their commands, but they didn't keep their end of the bargain. To teach the CEO a lesson, they kidnapped and stuffed Ruin in a coffin before burying him in the cemetery of Hope Village. After hearing the news that his son was alive, Robert quickly visited Hope Village and made a generous donation to the community. Thanks to Loyal, the unexpected hero, a man was saved and Hope Village was rewarded.